Over the years, our family's had its share of health problems.
So prescriptions are a part of our life.
Before we went to the big box store.
We both thought it would help us save. But with the long lines and impersonal service, filling prescriptions became a chore. That's when a friend recommended D&H.
Now Tristan knows our prescriptions. Brenda always helps us find the right vitamins. And after Dad's fall, Monica's been a real expert with all our home medical needs. All without the lines.
Trust and service.
That's our D&H.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, August the 17th. And we've got one guest, one topic today, and that's music. Singer-songwriter Larry Brown is with us. Good to have you here, Larry.
Good morning, Paul.
And I hear so many comments from people about you when you're on our program. They really enjoy your stories, and they enjoy your music.
Good.
And today you're going to do a Grammy award-winning tune, right?
Yes. The song is From a Distance.
Yeah.
Which most folks would recall when Bette Midler did that. She actually performed it, recorded it in 1990. It won the Grammy in 1991. The Grammy was also for songwriting. Julia Gold wrote From a Distance in 1985. She in turn gave it to Nancy Griffith, who recorded it in 1987. Mm-hmm. It was on her album Lone Star State of Mind. And Nancy Griffith had some popularity with it. It was recorded again in 1990 by The Byrds, mm-hmm. and also in 1990 by Bette Midler. But it was Bette Midler's version that gave the song its popularity. Now, the United States was at war with Iraq at that time, and I think a part of the intensity.
The first
war with Iraq, yeah. So it was that intensity that I think gave this song its momentum and its appeal. Mm-hmm. And we'll share that song and have a few moments to talk about.
That was 20 years ago. You told me that just a few minutes ago, 1991, 20 years ago. And it made me stop and think, where is time going? I can't believe 1991 seems like it was just a couple of years ago.
Well, it was.
Yeah, the older you get, the faster time goes, doesn't it? All right, here's Larry Brown with his version of From a Distance.
From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace, playing songs of everyone. From a distance, we all have enough, and no one is in need. There are no guns, no bombs, no diseases, no hungry mouths to feed. From a distance, we are instruments, marching in a common band, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace, playing songs of everyone. God is watching us, God is watching us, God is watching us from a distance. From a distance, you look like my friend, even though we are at war. From a distance, I can't comprehend what all this fighting is for. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the hope of hopes. It's the love of loves. It's the heart of everyone. It's the hope of hopes. It's the love of loves. It's the song of everyone.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And I was sitting here just listening to every word that you were singing, and it makes you think of situations that we have.
The song came out, there was, people loved it, but there was a lot of criticism because, particularly theologically, God at a distance. And Julia Gold was interviewed, and she said, well, my belief is not that God has created things and set back and letting it work, but she talked about the immanence. But for me, and particularly as a geographer, it's a song about scale. When you look at the whole world as one system, there's one race, there's one ecological system. We are one, and it works. But when you come into that closest scale and start picking at the differences, that's when things come apart.
When you look at our Earth from space and you see the words,
exactly,
the blue and the green and the white, and you say there's this gem, this jewel that is floating out there, and we're so close, we're on it, and we don't realize what we have and what we are doing to that gem or that jewel.
And that song, of course, refers to peace, and it was popular in the context of war. And again, reminder that we do things to make war normal, but that isn't normal. Normally, most folk, most of the time, get along. War is an exaggeration of conflict, and that song reminds us again, if we could have that holistic perspective in which we do see how parts fit together, how it is one system.
Yes, and if we met the people in the countries that we've been at war with, we'd find they are people just like us.
Sure.
Who have the same joys and sadness that we do.
From that perspective, as the song says, yeah, you are my friend. Why is it that we exaggerate the differences?
Larry, thank you so much for coming by and forcing us to think this morning. If people want more information, how can they get in touch with you?
They may get a hold of me by going to my website, which is brownstory.com, or you can find me at brownstory@hotmail.com if you want to communicate with me.
Singer, songwriter Larry Brown, I love communicating with you on a regular basis. Good to have you.
Well, thank you.
All right, tomorrow, recycling news and School of Health Professions. Our show directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio, Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director is Andrew Orozco. Our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. And to hear this program again or watch it, go to kbia.org, set up for a free podcast or a vodcast. You can like us now on Facebook.com/RFWPP or follow us on Twitter at Paul Pepper KBIA. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.